Introducing first, on my left, from TFTC Academy, Mr. Brad Acosta, ladies and gentlemen. And on my right, representing Forge Fitness and Team Hoist Gracie, the one and only John Bagels Telford, ladies and gentlemen. Your referee is Mr. Sean Zorio. Have a great match. Have a great match, you guys.
All right, guys, welcome here to Triangle Jiu-Jitsu. We are excited for today's Jiu-Jitsu matches. We've got a full day. Welcome to Toro Cup 2 here in Durham, North Carolina. Excited to be with you guys. Our first match here with Brad Acosta versus John Bagels Telford.
Both these guys, very good athletes, very technical players. This ought to be a really interesting match. I don't think you're going to see either of these guys tire out.
No, we're definitely not going to see any of these guys tire out here. And they're both experienced purple belts, you know, both a couple of guys who've been around for a while. And I'm interested to see the battle on the feet take place.
Yeah, I don't think either of these guys are necessarily going to pull, but
no, I think they're going to want the takedown. They're going to definitely want to see what happens with the takedown. And, you know, they're both about evenly sized. Brad might be maybe 5 pounds heavier or so, but both strong. You know, both strong competitors and both experienced purple belts.
They both have very good top games. They get on top, really hard to dislodge. So we'll see how that goes here. And their grips, kind of the standard grips here.
They got a sort of a neutral grip. Brad's searching for that little inside foot trip.
Neither really trying too hard to break the grips.
No.
Okay, Bagels more almost just doing a standard collar tie. Now he switched the grip.
Brad wanting to be inside, recognizing the value. You know, I always tell my students when you're tying up, if you're kind of lost and don't know anything else, at least try to be inside. Be inside the grips, you know. And Bagels hitting a nice takedown. Now, there's no points here, as you guys know. It's a 15 minutes where no points are accumulated, so it really gives guys opportunities to not have to fight too hard against a takedown or not have to work too hard when they're in a bad spot. Conserve the energy and really look for the submission. Bagels working with that underhook, and I like to do that with my underhook and half guard too, because it really stops Brad from being able to power into him. Right. So if you happen to leave yourself with a little bit of a dead quarter behind you, controlling that leg, Brad's left leg, with Bagels' right arm really helps him stop from powering into him.
Right, he gets dumped, he can still come back on top, clear the leg. I think both of them are actually just kind of checking each other's balance and base right now.
Yeah, I think Brad would like to try to get under Bagels, but Bagels is keeping a lot of weight on his left leg. If you notice, he's really sagging that weight hard onto his leg, really preventing Brad from being able to. There's a back step, nice long step. Brad's waiting to see if he recovers and how he recovers with his base. Notice Brad's right knee ready to get underneath Bagels if Bagels makes any kind of a mistake.
Bagels keeping that grip with the right hand.
I'm sure he would like to switch that right hand to the hip if he could, but he knows what he's doing with it is helping him get this pass. So, yeah, good long step pass, just not quite at the right grip to maintain the pass. Brad's sitting now in a sort of a butterfly guard.
Yeah.
Looks like he sort of jumped for a triangle, maybe.
Might be hitting that arm.
And he's got the triangle locked. It looks like it is locked in place. Brad might be stuck. Brad might be in a tough spot right here.
It's looking really tight.
Yep, and he taps. And Bagels gets the win. 2.5 minutes in, Bagels secures the win via jumping triangle. Very impressive win for John today.
That is the dangerous